Hey there, folks. How we doing? 7:04 p.m. Monday, April 25th. Dun dun dun. It's been a real nutty day. Dealing with lawyers, all kinds of crazy stuff. Stones, taxes. Better leave that in there in case the phone downstairs rings. 704 407 Fortitude for complete 7 spiritual knowledge. When you use numerology in its simplest state, it has a basic thought process and you just feel into it, see what's going on. What I want to talk about in just a second, just a minute, is what is it like when you're not in your body? What is it like when you're your real self, your normal self? Not when you're squeezed into this physical body. What's that like? How does it feel? How do you feel? How do you think? What's going on? I'm going to go there in a second. I just want to show you a couple things. I told you I've been collecting stones for a long time, buying them. Going nuts doing that. I want to show you just a couple of them. There's all kinds of nice stuff I'm going to show you soon. One of them is really neat. It's a new stone. Anyway, here's some of the raw Amazonite that I have. This stuff is beautiful. If that were tumbled, it'd be so shiny and it's incredible. But you know what? I love it raw too. It's really nice. And then, Amazonite is very high vibration. It's very cleansing. This and some stick selenite can do a lot to get rid of frequencies that are hanging around. A lot of people put the Amazonite near the computers and stuff. Some people even tape a small piece to their cell phone. Honestly, I just like it having it hanging around. There's actually things that have been done here on this planet a few years ago, 3 and a half years ago, not quite 4 years ago, that actually cut down the frequencies that we get hit with. As a matter of fact, a very large part of what happens is due to the antids, and there's another race here. They're reptilian. They're tall. They're very green, and they're really cool. Anyway. So Amazonite is high vibration, really nice. This is, again, grade AAA. This is grade AAA Golden Tiger's Eye. Pretty nice stuff, huh? Tiger's Eye helps you see around and kind of through things. Very strong with Fey people. It's good for the pineal and scanner, especially where they kind of meet together, but a little more pineal. This is some really nice black onyx, but if you notice, it's got like a soft, earthy, tan band in it. This is very strong energy, but it's also a little relaxing. Black onyx is Black Panther energy, very strong. Really brings out the real you, very powerful. I probably have some of it on. Yeah, right here. That's silver sheen obsidian necklace. I've got all kinds of stuff I'm about to put on the websites. But this is really strong. When you gotta be strong, black onyx is going to power you up, okay, period. Sodalite. I've got it raw and tumbled. Here's a piece of the tumbled stuff. Folks, you're not going to find too much better. You can find some that's all blue or something, but sodalite in itself is made of a few different elements. I don't know. As a matter of fact, the book behind me by Melody, Love's in the Earth. You want to know a bit about stones, that's pretty darn good. Okay? It's better than any other book out there, period. As far as I'm concerned, it's the Encyclopedia of Stone Energy. The Book of Stones, all that stuff by what's his name out there, Mr. Rosez to Light, Robert Simmons, is it? I don't know, but I don't know what his name is. But anyway, whatever. These people, they don't know what they're talking about. They can't feel the stone. they don't understand. They try and figure out what it is. Robert Simmons, that's his name. He's solar plexus oriented, so he tries to figure things out with his head. He's, you know, it's not that he can't feel stone at all, but he just doesn't understand it. Here's some very nice carnelian. Okay, once again, grade AAA. This is good stuff. Carnelian is passion, blood flow, heart, very strong passion. Get up and do things. Of course, we have the stick selenite, like what's up there. I've got some good appetite. This stuff is awesome. It's whole head. It's got hope in it, but when you hold this stuff with two hands, with the fingertips in both hands, the energy straws of the body, you can feel it go right up into your, right up the spine, going up into the brain. That's up in the hypothalamus and pushing out of it. Oh, wow. I like that. Anyway, oh, and then here's some. I've got really good high quality lapis lazuli, tumbled. I've also got some raw. Here's one piece. I've got a bunch of it. Some wonderful citrine, folks. You'll enjoy it. As a matter of fact, the carnelian. How does that look for some raw carnelian? That's nice stuff. And then we have an interesting piece of some feldspar. It's in a moonstone family. And if you take this stone, see this thing? If you take that and tumble it, that's what this is moonstone. And picked it off the ground. Like Melody says, love is in the earth. She's not kidding. Okay? There's things that we can't get here, but there's a lot of stuff we can get here that's really strong. This is some essonite that I found, and then I just tumbled myself. I've got some nice tumblers. I can tumble stones and do a darn good job, but it just takes so long. It takes 3 weeks to tumble stones properly. Okay? This is good earthen energy. Very relaxing. And of course we have, especially around here, I'll take a look at this. This is literally some star essonite, but it's got that feldspar in it, moonstone. So, let's see. We know about bornite, which is peacock ore, and I call it unicornite because that's what it is. Now, this you really can't tell right now. This is some very deep green serpentine. It looks a little rough. Watch this. If you tell me this stuff is beautiful, but honestly, I love it just the way it is. It gets me all choked up. Don't mind me, folks. It's been a real rough day. Just took care of Herky wound back outside again. This is just putting 1 drop of water on it. You saw it a second ago. Now look at it. Folks, this is beautiful, but it's not just beautiful. This is strong healing. Okay? Very strong healing energy. This stuff is this stuff is awesome. Excuse me just a minute. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been hammered all day. Drive me nuts. One of my large necklaces, that has black onyx on it, and a little bit of some citrine, very high quality citrine. I've got some real nice citrine. I put it on copper so I could feel the energy go through it. And I woke up this morning, it was broken. It just broke apart. Not where I put it together, but the wire just broke and it came loose. And then I was literally attacked like all day going through this stuff. But whatever. I mean, I'm used to it. You know, I just get rid of it. It finds me, attacks me, I kill it, it's gone. I don't like to talk too much about that anymore. It's just something that's happening. While black onyx is awesome to get you strong, it's nice to have that relaxing brown in it. Okay, it makes you strong, but it keeps you relaxed. You know, that's important. This is a type of jasper. I just call it Hope Jasper. This stuff is awesome. It's got some soft energy that's lighter than what you find in Larimar. It's not heavy relaxing. It's soft, smooth relaxing. It's got some clarity in there. There's some crystal in there. Little black spots is like focus, seeing things. This is a fantastic stone. And then when you put it with black onyx, you relax. It's smooth. It's light relaxing. It's not fall asleep. It's just relax and keep going. And black onyx is power up. So relaxing black onyx with this in it just gives you hope. It feels good. It's relaxing. It does. Just like, okay, I can go now. I mean, I can take on a day. That's pretty much what it's like. I'll be making some necklaces out of that. Actually, I'm going to make a couple for myself, but Deanna will be doing some stuff out of Miami. There's not a whole lot of that, though. I bought everything I could find. Every single bit they had. And it wasn't much. It's even got a hole drilled through it, so you can hang it. You know, put a little bar through it with an eye on it, and then you twist it at the bottom, make a nice design, and then you hold it, put it on a chain. So anyway, folks, there's a lot of nice stones and stuff coming. It's all about to get on the internet. I made a lot of progress yesterday with the packages, and then today just got blown apart dealing with all the crazy stuff with you know, business and all this stupid stuff I'm forced to have to deal with a couple people, legal issues. It's the first time I've actually gone after both times I'm going after the people, and it's the first time I've ever really had to do that. Anyway, you know, I just soon let it go, but sometimes people just keep hitting you, and it's like, I had it, that's enough. You finally got my attention. You deserve it. Here it comes. Anyway, also, I've got some pretty good quartz. This stuff, it's not, you know, grade AAA, okay? This is what you call like grade A. It's nice. It's pretty much see-through, but the energy in it is very nice, and it's very flowing, and it does bring clarity to you, okay? It can be a little rough on the sides where you can't see all the way through it, but when you do find a piece, you look in it, it's nice and clear. It's good quartz. It's nice. It's just relaxing. It does help you see. I put this stuff in some of the spheres. I'm all stocked up on spheres and everything. I should have May, June. I should probably have a couple months at least anyway before I go. Maybe less. Whatever. Who cares? But I can do a lot in that amount of time. I do have what is it, petalite? Some petalite crystal. That's just some more of the quartz. I have that. So I have, oh, man, I got all kinds of stuff. Got some beautiful charoite too. You'll see some of it up here on this shelf. I need to get the other shelf up. I got so much stuff to do, but first finish the packaging. It's and again, it's almost all done, but had to take a day off for other stuff. Having said all this, let's finally, now that it's been 10 hours, let's finally get to the heat of the video. What's it like when you're out of body? Folks, the only reason I can see this, the only reason, I mean, I know this and I understand this, I can see it, I can feel it. Um, the sicker the body gets, the more I come out of it, the more I see like this. It's just changing. You've probably heard about how when people are getting ready to go, they start connecting to the other side. They start seeing and feeling more. That's kind of normal. That's because their energy is already starting to softly come out of the body. There's so much stuff I want to tell you all about. Anyway, I've mentioned before that when you're in a body is solid mass. So your energy frequencies, that you as spirit, as soon as you go in the body, it dumps down, it dulls and dampens your vibrations. So it lowers your vibrations. It doesn't make you a horrible negative person, but it does make your frequencies more negative, which is not natural for you, and your body really doesn't like it. That's why when you come out of your body after you drop the body and leave it behind where it belongs, and then you go home, well, it's like, oh wow, it's awesome. You feel great. There's no physical pain or anything. You like that, but it's not just that. It's the higher vibration. Okay, people talk about ascension and raising the vibration, folks. That's going to happen when you get out of the body. Okay. But what about feeling? I've mentioned this in one of the recent videos too. I wanted to talk about the stones, but it's important I talk about this other stuff. Okay, that's what's really important. Stone energy is wonderful. It's an incredible aid. They're aesthetically pleasing. Years ago, I remember I'm 60. Okay, years ago there was this thing like a joke about a pet rock. What kind of pet rock do you want to have? And they'd sell a stone in a box. A lot of people would laugh about it. They didn't understand that there's actually energy in it, that there's energy in stones. Okay, so because I see energy and feel it and everything, it's easier for me to see this, and because